getting an early start today. It's about 20 to 8, and I am running late as well. I have to be up to the St. Albans store by around 8 o'clock to help out up there. But, you know, Brittany was by last night with the baby and forgot formula, so I had to go out and get formula. By the time I got home, it was almost 10, and I'm not one that can fall asleep real easy. So I went to bed about 11:45, I think, and I did not sleep well. It took me forever to get up and going, but I'm on the road now. I should be up there in enough time. It doesn't take all that long to get up to St. Albans from Milton.
High voltage rock.
And I'll just tell them the truth. You know, I had a hard time getting going this morning. I'm sorry, but I'm a night shift guy. You gotta give me a break. Well, that's the real difference between night shift and day shift. It's just, I don't know. I've always been a person who I like to sleep in. I always have liked to sleep in. But I've had to work for like 9 o'clock for so long when I was at Sears. And of course now I work nights till 9. It's hard for me to get going in the morning anymore. You know, but when you only have to get up and you only have to be to work before noon 4 days a month, you know, for the weekends in my case, it's you know, really hard to get going in the morning when you have to work the night before. I've had people call me lazy before when I sleep in on the days I sleep till like 10, but they gotta remember I hold different hours than them. I mean, more often than not, due to the fact that for the last year almost, it'll be a year, 2 days before my birthday, I've been working at least, for the last couple months, at least one night, but before then, 3 to 4 nights a week. I don't even get home from work till about 12:30 in the morning. So it really messes with your sleep schedule, and I'm right now starting to correct it. So I'm able to go to sleep by like 11 some nights. But it's difficult to adjust your sleep schedule after for so long staying up so late. It was the same way after I stopped working at Shaw's. Because when I was working over at Shaw's, it was before I went full-time at Sears. I worked 11 to 5 at Sears, and then I went and I did 6 to 11 at Shaw's, and I'd get home at like almost midnight. I'd sleep until I'd go fall asleep at about 2 in the morning, and I'd be up by about 9:30 to be to work for 11. I was able to correct that partially at Sears because I had, when I went full time, I was there by 9 o'clock every morning, and it helped to correct the issue. But still, when you get a schedule like that, it messes with you. But it's raining, as you can see, and I'm really going to concentrate on my driving. So, yeah. Okay, Nick. So what are we doing tonight?
Well, first off,
Straight No Chaser. We recorded
a little Christmas music.
Is a Christmas just for you on YouTube at Indiana University this past fall.
Okay, hold on. We'll watch that later.
All right. Well, just for you YouTube viewers, as Straight No Chaser put it, tonight we are going to be doing my new wrestling show for you guys on YouTube. This all came about because of the lack of decent wrestling shows
Well,
discussing wrestling
at
in
least-
the area in Vermont.
Yes, we have to say that. It is in the Vermont area because, what is it, the two local shows, they do nothing but talk about WWE, basically.
One talks nothing about WWE, nothing but WWE, and they sit there and curse and swear, and very unfamily friendly.
Not very professional.
Yeah, not very professional. And the other one just sits there and talks about WWE storyline, and doesn't do any research into any real going-ons outside of anything that's happening on television, or any of the kayfabe stuff. Generally, they're a bunch of marks. Whereas I am an actual professional wrestler around here in New England.
Well,
Wrestled in Vermont, New York.
You're starting out. You're
Just starting out. Well, I mean, unlike them, I'm actually in the business.
Oh yes, I'm not debating that. We just don't want to, get a bit ahead of ourselves.
No, I'm not trying to get ahead of anything. I know I've only been wrestling for 3 years now, going on 4.
Yeah, sporadically. Yeah,
it's sporadic here and there. More so other times than others, but it's starting to pick back up for me. But the point is that I'm in the business, unlike these guys, and basically going through. It's going to be a bit like the Daily Show. Going to try and see if any of my the guys that I work with want to come in and be guest stars and discuss anything for their promotions. Unlike the guys who do their shows here on the local channels, as far as the talk shows, we will be talking about WWE and TNA, of course. Also Ring of Honor, some of the local promotions.
Yeah, Ring of Honor once they get their new television.
Yeah, once they get their new television stuff back up. And, anything I can pull off of their website and
basically anything
gather from there. Yeah, basically everything and everything. A bit from the UK and Europe, Japan. Just, a lot of things that aren't covered on a lot of the talk shows and the other wrestling talk shows on the internet or locally here in Vermont that just don't discuss anything other than the major promotions in the world. We want to kind of bring out a little more of the independent scene to the forefront, and I feel it deserves it because there are some excellent wrestlers out there on the indie scene that just don't get heard of or seen unless you go out to the shows, and some of those guys you may not even see for the next 3 years on WWE TV or TNA. So you never know.
Home again, lickety split. Once again, started talking to Nick. Spent way too much time talking to Nick, and didn't get home till after 1 in the morning. Not a big deal, but I really need to stop doing it so late. Had a long day at work. Hung out with Nick, which helps with my stress levels. And I'm home. Gonna relax for a little bit, read for a bit, then go to sleep. And wake up tomorrow and start all over. Got tomorrow and Thursday at Rite Aid, Friday night at the gas station, Saturday and Sunday over at Rite Aid, and then I have Monday off. Not horribly bad. I go, 7 days and a day off. Not a big deal. I think, so it is. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, 7 days and a day off. No biggie. I've done it before. Do it again. Get back in the swing of it. But that's all I got. Just wanted to give you a little end of the day end cap. You ladies and gentlemen out there, have a nice night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.